we're going to be doing some work on some legs, darling, some legs. Coming up to Strictly season, they have now announced the full lineup. As usual, kind of don't know anyone. Doesn't matter because we'll get to know them. There's Dennis, I know. It's the only one, I think. So yes, I thought we'd just do some leg work. But we are going to start with our usual roll downs because that's always a good place to start, isn't it? So let's come with our feet fist width apart. Standing up nice and tall. We've had the weekend since we last did all this stuff, so let's make sure that we're standing nice and tall. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, chin to chest. Down we go, rolling through the spine, articulating as much as possible through those vertebrae you've got. Just think of your spine, how many vertebrae you have. Breath in at the bottom, and then exhale, up we come. Floating up all the way to the top. Gorgeous. Let's go again. Breath in. Exhale. As always, check in with yourself. Do a diagnostic sweep of your body as you're doing this. How are you feeling this sunny morn? Breath in. Exhale. Up we come. Can you believe the sun is shining? I hope it'll last. I'm in the garden this afternoon with Hilary, Nicola. One more. Breath in. Exhale. Keeping the knees soft, relaxing the head and the arms and the shoulders. We're relaxing here. Breath in, exhale, scooping up and floating up like those lovely Bristol boons that were in the sky over the weekend. All the way to the top. Good. Grab some weights. They don't have to be heavy. We're going to do our Dick Van Dyke series, which we haven't done for a while, and it's quite good because it works arms and legs. So you're going to stand with your feet in your Pilates V position, all right? So, you know, a little first position if you've ever done ballet, heels together, toes open, and just go to where feels natural for you, for where you can turn your legs out in your hip sockets. So it might be tiny. You might be one of those people that's got natural turn out and can stand like that. Whatever works for you is good. But we don't want a big one, actually. We just want a small little V. And then your arms are in front of you, palms facing. Now we're just going to do some little plies here. That's it. And you bring in your elbows up. This is what's called our Dick Van Dyke knickerbocker. Because it's like the old bamboo, bamboo, bamboo. We also call them the Dicky V's. There you go. So keep your back up straight. Don't let your tushy go out. This is a plie, not a squat. Watch your tushy. Keep your tailbone going straight down to the floor. Back completely straight as you do this. Not this. Keep your tailbone down. There you go. And then you want your elbows out to the side. Super. Gone a bit wide. There we go. 4 more. 4 and 3. That's it. Squeeze those legs together at the top. And 2. Lovely. And 1. Good. Going back to the first position, little Dicky V. Hold it there. Hold it down in your plie and pop your heels just a little bit. Just a little bit, pop your heels, that's it. And then you're going to straighten your legs, staying on tippy toes, taking your arms out to the side. There you go, hold your core. Bring your arms back in, and then bring your arms down and lower your heels. Right, so that's the deal. So we do a little bend. We lift the heels. We straighten the arms and the legs. We bring the arms back in. And then arms and legs go down together, squeezing the butt as you put your heels back down. So we bend, we lift the heels, we straighten everything, we bring it back, and we come down. Good. And we bend, we pop the heels, we straighten everything. Hold your core. Arms and down. 4 more. Down. Heels, just kitten heels, not stilettos. Straighten everything. And bring it back. That's it. Make sure your arms don't go behind you as you straighten them. Keep them so you can see them in your peripheral vision, not back here. Keep them here. That's it. See how it knocks you off your balance if you do that? 2 more, I think it is. And heels and out. There you go. Oops. In and down. Last one. And heels and out, and in, and down. Good. We're going to go do one more. We're going to hold it this time. So down, pop your heels, take it out. Good. Little kitten heels, arms out to the side, hold your core, close your corset, and we're circling for 8, 7, 6, 5. Hey, Lola. 3, 2, 1. Other way for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Bring your arms in, bring them down. Good. Shake out them gams. Lovely. So now we're going to take a wider position. We're still working with that natural turnout wherever it is for you, okay? And just be careful as we go into our pliés again. It's a plie, not a squat. So you can imagine you're against a wall here. So you're going straight up and down. There's no room for your bottom to come forward because then your back would come away from the wall. So think about being against a wall. And you want to make sure that your knees are going out over your second and third toes and not doing anything funky like this, because that's going to hurt your knees. Let's not do that. All right. So nice wide position. And we're going to come forward with the arms. That's it. Take them out to the side and then press them down as you straighten the legs. Lovely. So we come down. We open, arms are straight. That's it. Good. And press them down. Lovely. And down. Good. And open. Press them down. Lovely. Inhale and open. Exhale. There. Good. And inhale and open. Lovely. 2 more. Down and open. Press the arms down strongly. Get that butt squeeze at the top. Squeeze your butt cheeks together. And down. Good. Going the other way this time. So we go down this way. Bring them forward. Close your ironing board. That's it. And we're down. We're forward. Close your ironing board. Good. Now, as you straighten your legs, think of pressing your feet into the floor. Strong straightening of the legs. Down and forward and up. Good. 3 more. And forward and up. Lovely. And down and forward and up. Super. And down and forward and up. Good. Last one we're going to do. Come down with your arms in front. You're going to pull your elbows back as if you're rowing. We're going to go 1, 2, getting low with the legs each time. 3, down nice and low. Keep the elbows up. Elbows up. There you go. So you're pulling back and opening the chest. And then you straighten your legs. All right. So we're going 1, 2, 3. Down as low as you can, like a sumo wrestler. And up. Good. Jen, I think you can stand a bit wider. And down. Yes, 2. And down. There you go. Work those thighs. Just 2 more of these. And 1, and 2, and 3. There you go. Keep the elbows up. Last one. 1, and 2, and 3. There you go. And up. Lovely. Get rid of the weights, which was starting to feel a bit heavy. Shake out the legs. Give your dog a little kiss. There you go. All right. Last thing we're going to do, a little bit like our aero bar that we used to do. So a bit like a piece of ballet bar. It's called a tonju. Basically, you're taking your leg out straight. There are 2 things to remember. Both legs stay straight, all right? As you take the leg out, you want to try and keep the heel on the floor as long as you can, and then it pops up at the end. Okay, so it's like you're pressing your foot into the ground until it pops up. And the other thing to remember is that you want to keep the same height throughout with your head. So you don't want to be dropping as you take your over exaggeration, but you know what I mean. All right. We're going to alternate legs. So feet together. Let's have our hands on our hips. We're going to start with the right leg. So we take it out and we close it. Good. Other leg. Close it straight down. That's it. No flexing. Pointy foot. That's it. And then the other leg out. Change legs. and bring it back. Good, so that's all we're doing. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see this. We're going out and in, and out, and in, and out. We're just changing legs, and out. Good, and in, and out. Super. Now keep those legs straight. The working leg doesn't bend as you take it out. Keep it straight. Think of pushing the sole of your foot along the floor until the heel has to pop off. There you go. Good. So not this. We're not doing this. We're not letting that leg bend as it comes out. We're keeping it straight and back and straight and back. 4 more. 4, 3, good. 2, same thing, but now we're going to do what Nicholas seemed to want to do anyway. We're going to come out. We're going to flex the foot. Then we're going to point it. Then we're going to bring it back in. Other leg. We point. We flex. We point. We close. And point. And flex. And point. Good. As you flex your foot, think of pressing into the heel. So you get a nice, strong ankle action. And flex. And point. And close. Good. Keep pulling out tall through the crown of your head because that will help you balance. 4 more. And flex. And point. And back. Good. Standing tall. Imagine the top of your head is stuck to the ceiling. 2 more. Out. And point. And close. And out. And point. And close. Lovely. We're just going to finish by walking through the feet. So press into the ball of one foot and then the other. That's it. Slow it down a little bit so you can really press into the toe joints and get a little toe stretch there and a little instep stretch. There you go. That's it. So really trying to, now we're coming on to like Lady Gaga height stiletto shoes, all right? Pushing into the balls of the feet. There you go. So you should feel a little stretch in your calves, maybe. It's actually quite pleasant. Sort of. 4 more. 4 and 3. Good. And 2 and 1. Superb. Let's come to the top of our mat. Props on standby. Standing at the top of your mat, we're going to do a roll down, but it's going to take us down. Take a breath in. There we go. Exhale, chin to chest. Roll it down as before. Soften the knees. But when you get down there, put your fingers on the floor or your fingers or your hands on your ankles or on your shins, wherever you come to. That's it. And then as we were just doing, you're sort of straightening one leg and then the other. But we're keeping both feet flat now. But you're bending one leg and then the other, like walking out the dog like we do in downward dog. So you should feel a bit of a stretch in your hammies now. Just take it nice and easy, but keep the weight in the front part of your feet. So there's plenty of space for the backs of your legs to open and release and get a nice little stretch. Just keep it going, just bending one leg and then the other, and seeing if you can lift up that hip crease area any higher. And you will find that that helps you bend further forward. Sharpens up the crease there. And then finally, just straighten both legs, get a little hammy stretch. We've warmed up, we're okay. And then bend your knees, come all the way down to the mat. And we're going to come directly onto our backs for some juicy ab work. Now we're staying with the series that we've done for the last couple of weeks, but we're going to add some stuff on. So let me remind you, 6 at center, chest lifts this is, 6 at center, 6 crossing over. All right, we're going to do that a couple of times. And then we'll do 6 at center, but the next time when I cue us, when you cross your arm over, you're going to lift that leg as well to tabletop. So you're like this. So I want you to think you're trying to put something on the outside edge of your pinky toe, like put a little sticker on there, okay, as you're reaching. So as you come up to do your rotation, you're bringing the same leg up to tabletop, this one. Yeah, and it's like you're trying to put something on your toe. Just be careful when you do that, you don't rock over onto the hip. Keep both sides of your hip onto the floor and then work from above that. All right, so I shall say tabletop leg when we get to that bit, all right? Hands behind our head to start with. 6 plain. Are you ready? Here we go. Exhale up. Inhale down. Good. And up. And down. Let your belly button drop down. And keep your head nice and heavy. Exhale up. Inhale down. This is 6. We're going to rotation, but both legs stay down. And reach across and down. Good. And reach across. So even on this one, it's like you're trying to reach that far corner of your mat. Good. And exhale. And down. And 5. Lovely. Down. Back to the regular kind. Just plain and simple at center. Exhale up. Good. And down. Oh, look at Lola. Oh, she's being lovey-dovey. And exhale. And up. Keep your tailbone nice and still. I think we've got 2 more. Not entirely sure, but that'll do. And last one, into rotation, chaps. Here we go. And reach it. And down. Keep the knees in parallel. And down. Get the shoulder blades higher. And down. And higher. And down. Is this how many? I'm not sure. This is completely lost count. Let's do 2 more. Yes. All right. Last one. Back to center. Plain and simple. Here we go. Up. I will count properly this time, I promise. And a 2. And down. And 3. Work your center. And 4. Looking good. And 5. Now we're going to go into the one we're lifting our tabletop leg. That's 6. Are you ready? Rotation, leg to tabletop. There you go. And down. Other side. Reach it. And down. And reach it. Looking good. So imagine you're trying to touch the outside of your pinky toe. 5. Good. And 6. Back to the plain kind. And up. And down. And 2. And down. And 3. Good. And 4. Keep breathing. And 5. Now we're feeling our abs, hopefully. 6. Rotation with tabletop. And reach. And down. Good. Exhale. And down. Work the center. Down. And 4. And 5. Good. I'm going to say one last set. Don't hate me. Back to center. And up. And down. And pull the belly button into the floor. 3. Elephant stomping on your center. And 5. Super. Going into the home straight now, chaps. Rotation with tabletop. And reach it. And lovely. And reach it. And good. And 3. Keep the head supported. 4. And down. And 5. And 6. Hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a well done. So you know with languages, they say use it or lose it. One of the things they used to tell us at college, if you wanted to like lose weight over a particular part of your body, they would say use it to lose it. Yes. So in other words, if you want to get some weight off your middle, you've got to work your middle. You've got to use the muscles there. That's it. Pull those knees into your chest. Just take a moment. And then you're going to rock yourself up. And you're going to come over onto your tummy. We're going to do a bit of back extension work, but we're going to mix it up with our Sphinx flow, which we haven't done for a while. All right. So on your tummy, arms out in front in your Tom Daly stretch position. Okay. All right. So this is what you do. We'll break down the first one because we haven't done it for a while. You inhale and you slide your forearms along the floor so that you come up into a little Sphinx. Just a little one. That's it. Now, as you exhale, you push down into your forearms and you think of tilting your pelvis underneath you. So you come off the floor ever so slightly, but you're tilting your pelvis underneath you. Like you're trying to press your pubic bone down into the floor, but you've pressed up into your forearms as well. Round the back more, Jan. So like a catch. There you go. Tuck the pelvis underneath you more. Tuck the pelvis. That's it. That's it. There you go. That's it. There, right there. Then you bring the hips down. You straighten the elbows just a little bit as far as you want to go. Listen to your back. And then you slide back into your Tom Daly. All right. So let me just repeat. That middle one is a bit funky. You've got your forearms in the floor. And it's like you push off slightly, but you're tucking your pelvis underneath you. So it's like a cat stretch. You know when we do a cat stretch like this, and you've got your pelvis tucked underneath you, it's the same thing, but you're on your forearms and you're only coming off the floor a little bit. All right. All right, let's have a go. Tom Daly, assume the Tom Daly. Tailbone lengthening to heels. Here we go. Inhale, slide into Sphinx. Exhale, go into that little mini cat. That's it, looking good. Inhale, place the hips, come up into a tiny cobra, a cobrette, and exhale, slide it back to Tom Daly. Let's go again. We inhale into Sphinx. Listen to your body. Exhale, push the floor away from you, tuck yourself over, trying to round into a C there. Lower the hips, lengthen the front body into a cobretto, and then slide it down. Good, just 2 more of these chaps. Inhale, Sphinx. Exhale, press the floor away. Let your head drop so you're looking along your mat towards your knees. Hips down into a little cobra. Beepy one. That's it, take it down. Last one, here we go. Inhale, Sphinx. Exhale, into a little C. Now this time, come up as far as you want to. So if you want to come up into a full-blown fang-bearing cobra, do it. There you go. Shoulders down, open the chest. Shoulders down, open the chest. There you go. And then slide yourself down, push back into child's pose. Super. We're going to speed through this last bit because I really want us to do it. Another little bit of leg work. All right, so you're going to come onto your side with your head cushions. And let's have our little weight ready, or one can, for an arm opening, because we will squeeze one in. We're going to blast through 10 diamonds. All right? Yes. Like blasting a diamond, make it even more beautiful, innit? Put your knees down, lift your feet up, hand on your hip, hips stacked one upon the other. Here we go, knee to ceiling. Take it up and down, 2 and 2. Good. Down and 3 and 4. Good. Knee up. Squeeze it up. Squeeze it up towards the ceiling. You're trying to shoot the ceiling out of your kneecap, remember. Good. And 7. Pew, pew. 8. Good. And 9. And 10. Good. You're going to drop your legs now. And you're going to extend both of them out long. That's it. Now imagine you're against a wall here, okay? Your back is against a wall, so you haven't got your feet forward in a banana and you haven't taken them back, you're straight. Now you're just going to turn out the top leg. So rotate the top leg in the hip socket. Just the top one, that's it. Now you're going to slide that toe up the inside of your thigh. That's it. And then from there, you're going to keep the thigh where it is. You're going to straighten the leg. That's it. And then bring it down. All right, that's all we're doing. So slide up on the inside. That's it. Keep the thigh where it is. You put your hand on it if you want. Swing out your lower leg like a little gate. That's it. Nice pointy foot, please. Yes, nice. Good toes down. Lovely. 2 more like this. Bring it up. Let the lower legs swing out. That's it. Long, long legs. Think strictly, everybody. Think salsa legs. You know, long, lovely salsa legs. And out. Good. And down. Now, this one's slightly different. Here we go. The beginning is the same. Bring it up. Now, you're going to let your toe come away from your leg as you bring your knee now up towards your shoulder. That's it. So you're bringing your knee up towards your shoulder. And then you can get this arm out of the way. And then you do the same thing. You extend the lower leg. There you go. So it goes much higher. And then bring it down. All right. So you bring it up to what we call passe. Then let the knee float up towards the shoulder. So you've really squashed in that area here in your hip. And then let the leg float out. Lovely. And bring it down. Just 2 more. Bring it up. Knee to shoulder. Extend. Good. And down. Last one. Bring it up. Knee to shoulder. Extend. And down. Gorgeous. Legs up to 90. Grab a weight. An arm opening is coming up. Sorry, this is fast, but we're running out of time. Take it up. Oh, we've got the other leg to do. Open yourself out. Always a bit tricky when you're sort of doing new stuff and you need to talk a bit more than usual, huh? Do apologize. Open yourself out there. Let the front of your chest just release. Turn to look at your outstretched hand. Keep the back of the neck long, chin slightly tucked, and then just take a nice deep breath. Exhale. Go one more time. Inhale. Actually, we did start a couple of minutes late. And exhale. And bring yourself back. Gorgeous. Onto the other side. Quick as a whip. Blasting through those 10 diamonds to get us going, chaps. Are you ready? Knees down, feet up. Rah, rah, rah. That's it. Good. Nicola's off and running already. 1. And down. Good. And 2. And down. Super. And 3. I like it because I can see 2 Nicolas because she's in a mirror. And down. Double bubble. And down. And 6. And 7. Good. Squeeze it up. Remember, you're shooting the ceiling with your kneecap. And 9. Really good, everyone. And 10. Lovely. Bring the legs down. Extend them out straight. In line with your body, remember. Turn out the top leg. Rotate it round in the hip socket there. Hand on your hip. We bring the toe up to the inside of our knee. That's it. So knees pointing to the ceiling here. Keep the thigh where it is. Swing out the lower leg. So this first one's relatively low. And bring it down. Good. 3 more like that. So your hips are staying still here. Can you see if you put your hand on your hip, your hips are doing nothing. That's it. And bring it down. They're staying completely as they are. It's just that leg swinging out like a little gate. There you go. And down. Last one. Bring it up. Swing it out. Now we can start playing around with the hips. So bring it up to passe. Now let that knee float up towards your shoulder. Can you feel how your hips have changed now? That hip has gone up in the air. Then you let the legs swing out. There you go. Super. And bring it down. Let's go again. Up to passe. Knee to shoulder. That's it. See if you can get it as high as you can there. Because then you just let it swing out. Yes. And bring it down. 2 more. Up to passe, knee to shoulder, stretch, down, good, last one, passe, knee to shoulder, really nice, looking good, guys, well done. Let it swing out, lovely, and bring it down. Arm opening, are you ready? Bishi, bashi, boshi. Open yourselves out. Oh. So yes, it's the first semi-final today, isn't it? Spain and Sweden. That should be interesting. Not really quite sure who to shout for on that one. Breathe into it. Women's footy, obviously, what we're talking about. Bring yourself back. Lovely jubbly. Bring yourself into your 4-point kneeling. Let's round this thing off in style. Yes, that's a euphemism for a plank. Of course it is. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Let's just do one nice juicy cat-cow. Exhale, round the back over. Push the mat away from you. Tuck your tailbone up and underneath you. Let your head drop. Inhale, lengthen through from your tailbone, shoulders down. Stretch out your spine. Let your bum stick up in the air. There you go. And then return to neutral. Super. Right leg back, tuck the toes. Left leg back, tuck the toes. Super. Show me your best plank. Breastbone reaching to the top of your mat, lengthening through to your heels. Belly button pulling to spine, pushing the mat away from you. Now from there, lift up your hips into a downward dog, but don't adjust your feet. Don't adjust your feet. Just lift into as much of a downward dog as you can imagine, as you can manage. And then drop back into your plank. So it's not so much of a downward dog as just you're piking up. We pike up, bring the hips up. That's it. And then let the hips drop back down into your plank. Same immaculate form each time in your plank, please. 2 more. Pike up the hips. And down. Stupid boy. I always think of stupid boy, pike in Dad's Army when I think of pike. Last one. Now this time adjust your feet as you need to get into a nice juicy downward dog. And just as we did at the beginning of the class, start walking out the dog. Bending one leg and then the other. There you go. Lifting up that hip crease area up and back away from you. So like on the diagonal. That's it, straighten both legs. Drop your breastbone towards the floor. Let your heels drop towards the floor. Breathe into it. And then bend your knees. Walk your hands to your feet. Knees bent. Have a little shake over your legs there. Shake your head and your arms. Breath in, exhale, float on up. There was a Bristol balloon in the shape of a screwdriver. Did you see it? It looked rather odd. It had a big dangly thing, the silver dangly thing out the end. All right, let's come back to center. All right, feet fist width apart, little neck, pardon me, oh dear, I just had a coffee. Ear to shoulder, there you go. Another side. Remember, keep your tailbone lengthening to your heels as you're stood here. Keep your belly button pulling to your spine. We've still got beautiful posture. Posture. And again. Lovely. Little side bend, one each side. Take your right arm up. Take it over. Open out. There you go. Oh, that feels nice. And up. Left arm up. Inhale to lengthen taller. Exhale to take it over. Stretching to the sun. Way. And up. 2 up stretches. Avec Barbie feet, s'il vous plaît. Inhale, take it up. Lengthen the throat. Exhale, push the air down. Gorgeous. The last one with the finale, the grand finale. Inhale up. Now hold your core. You've worked it plenty. You've got it. Just use it. Press the arms down. Let the ankles hinge up. Let your head float closer to the ceiling as you show me your best Barbie feet. That's it. Hold the legs. Hold the legs. Come on. Where's your confidence? Pull it out the bag. And there you go. See, you just need to give yourself a stiff talking to each time. That's all. Thank you so much for joining me. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Sarah, it's lovely.